Today we're continuing with the medium bedroom project. The last time we were here, we built a partition wall that separated the hallway from the bedroom. I've got hair on my face. Well, today it's time for the ceiling. The truth is, I'm still not used to coming in through this door and seeing another door at the end. I love it. I mean, we've gained so much light with that door there. It's just amazing. The little kitchen. And my mom is already here getting all the metal rods we need ready, the ones we bought. The last day we were here, because I don't know if you remember, but we still have some work left here. Ceiling, wall, floor, smoothing, door. These are the goals.
That's the order.
Yes, that's the order. And the goals we have. For this week, my mother and I will be here for a few days, and we want to finish it during those days if possible.
I don't know, it's 3 days. I don't know if we'll have enough time to do everything in those 3 days, but we'll try.
Well, 3.5.
We're going until Friday morning, but probably won't do anything Friday. We'll start with the ceiling and cut the guides.
Yes, first of all, we have to try to keep the level hanging so it shows us where to place the metal bars.
Yes. It's not a good idea, huh?
This morning I was getting dressed and I didn't know if I was going to a renovation or to the North Pole because, oh my, you can't imagine how much I bundled up. Because it's so cold here. Wow, it's the end of January, right in the mountains, because this neighborhood is pretty much in the mountains and it's really cold.
You're such an exaggerator.
The thing is, my mom and I have very different levels of cold sensitivity because my mom is always warm. Sometimes it depends. Some days age plays a role, but usually my mom is warm while I'm usually cold. But the thing is, I put on a thermal shirt, a fleece and another fleece, and well, it's not that I'm cold, but I'm not warm either. It would be great if they made something to support the level on the ceiling. I'm sure if I check online, there's probably something you can buy. The ideal thing is to leave it like this, but up there, the ceiling, so I need to hold it somehow. In the video, they fit it in like this and put it on, but this one doesn't go in.
There's another wider channel I provided that doesn't need an extra piece to insert the screw.
No, that's what works best.
This here, which piece goes?
No, that's for when you want to put it on a tripod. The machine has to go like this.
Because that's how it shoots. No, but it won't stop beeping. Look, the machine doesn't have to be like that.
Well, then this will be more complicated.
Because that's its position. You can change it later if you want it vertical or horizontal. We have to find a solution. Let's see how. That's a good option, huh?
Yes.
And we try it, I don't know, let's see.
We'd have to cut here and here, okay? So that the...
No, it won't fall? No, it's pretty well secured, right?
Yeah, no, it shouldn't fall.
Let's see, put it on a wall. I cut a little more than I should have until, oops! Let's put up our invention. This piece, which is, well, in a guru style, it's what we use to make the niche, but we could also make it out of wood or something like that. And it's simply to support the level here and mark the ceiling for us.
It's not the same invention as before, but this one works too.
Yes, I think it will be effective. It's the first time we've built a roof. We've made arches on walls, cantilevers, but we've never actually made roofs before. So, when we went to the store, they recommended that we use these guides. There are some that have a kind of latch, so you can align the guide and it makes it easier. They said these work well too because they're thick enough to fit here. I'm not sure if this is called a channel, but it slides in like this. Boom, boom, boom. And the other one goes on top. And you screw them together and the structure becomes super sturdy. Let's see how it goes. Testing. Hey, this is working well, huh? Hey, it's following me all the way here. Oh, I'm going to hurt myself. With the motion detector on, 247, I think it goes a little crazy because it's detecting both of us. What a wind. Seriously, it's picked up. This morning the weather was great and now look at this. I bought something at Mercadona. It's like a liquid for curls. And honestly, it made my hair look so nice. It cost $2.90 and look how pretty. Look at this curl. You can't see it now because my hair is messy, but it made it look nice. I'll show you the liquid later. Since it's really hard to make a hole in the iron, well, it's not that it's hard, it's just that the screw, of course, is hard to hold up here at this height and everything. We're making a tiny hole with a really small drill bit, so it's easier for us. We've already put in 3, but we're missing this one here. Since we have the laser machine on this side, we're going to mark the line on the wall and then we'll install it, the guide. Well, we've got it marked. Now we're going to take a break for some coffee and fruit because it's noon. Actually, we wanted to have all the perimeter bars installed by noon at least, and we've got them halfway in, but we still need to adjust some holes, so we can't have breakfast any later.
My case, this one's mine.
Just to be clear, right?
My kitty, my cute kitty.
Okay. I took down this thing we made. Honestly, we'll save it for another time. We need to make a roof. To keep it level, it works really well. It's a good little invention, really. Now we just need to put this one in place and that's it. We'll have the whole perimeter and we can start fitting everything together. It's pretty easy, huh? Putting up the roof has surprised me. Well, we haven't finished it. That's true. I shouldn't get ahead of myself because you never know what might happen and the job isn't done yet.
There's still work to do, huh?
Well, while my mom is making lunch, I don't know what we're going to eat today, Mom.
Pasta with shrimp. I'm making a sauté with red and green peppers, thick noodles, and some shrimp to see how it turns out.
On the other hand, we have this here with the structure already, in place. Notice that what we've used as a reference is the air conditioner, meaning that this air conditioner sets the height of the ceiling. Basically, here we also have structure on all the walls. So I'm coming over here to cut this structure that will rest on the one we've already put in place. So let's get to cutting. I've put some up, so what do you think?
Wow, Christina, you're so fast, girl. They're just placed on top, right? You still need to screw them in.
Yes. No, first we're going to place them all and then we'll screw them in.
Now it needs to have others,
Exactly. I needed your help because I have to measure it and I want it to be exact. I don't want to cut too much or too little and then not have enough.
Okay, after we eat, we'll get started.
Very good. How's the food coming along?
It's ready.
Let's see.
I added soy sauce. It's really tasty.
Really?
Yes, it's delicious.
It looks good.
With soy sauce, shrimp, and sauteed vegetables. Wow, it's delicious, tasty.
I'm so hungry. Is this the only dish?
Well, I made a tomato salad.
Ah, okay. I'm really hungry. Well, we've already eaten. Let's continue. The ones that go the other way now, let's say, have to go inside the channel we've put on the wall, so I would measure them, place them, and then screw everything in. Boom, boom, boom. Maybe we can also put some guides attached to the ceiling, so it will also have strength holding on to the ceiling.
So, did you say they enter the channel?
Exactly.
But then how do these go?
Those go on top. The ones that go like this go inside the channel, and these go on top of the channel.
Very well, you sure have quite the setup. Naturally, I thought it should be lowered to match the other one.
Now!
This one goes on top and another goes across.
Exactly!
Oh my goodness.
A roof can't be supported by only 4 metal pieces.
Alright, this is more work than a wall.
Alright, let's continue and measure it. That's what matters most. Alright, so we're talking about 287.
I'm going to remove the cobwebs here. Oh,
Hey, don't take it off with that, okay? Because now it's...
I can't reach.
But with a broom, right?
It's okay, there are no spiders, it's just cobwebs.
What we do is cut one and try it all around the perimeter, and if it works, then we cut them all the same.
I think the flat part has to go down, right?
Exactly. You're right, let's see, because this is really going to be a show, huh?
And are you sure it goes here?
Yes, from a little closer. That? Can you? What? How does it look?
Now let's move it.
Yeah, to see if it works.
It could fall here. It could fall here.
No, it doesn't fit here now. It needs to be smaller. Damn it. When they're together, you see, this stays firm.
Because it's going to be strong.
Does it convince you?
Yes, I'm getting it. Let's go inside and measure now
Now we're going to finish soon, okay? We're almost done with it.
well, but I did it.
It's pretty tough, huh?
Yeah, it really is, huh?
Yeah, no, the structure won't fall, huh? Oh my goodness.
It's super hard.
I'll cut the other one. Go ahead, let's see.
It's cold.
The air is cold. Wow, let's see. You have to put in the twisted one. Okay, and this is going to be attached to the ceiling and to what we've prepared, so it has extra reinforcement. We're making these pieces to put them on the ceiling, but it's really hard for us to unscrew them because if you look, this ceiling is terrible. I mean, it falls apart completely. So, what's happening? You make a hole, it gets bigger than it should, the anchor goes inside and it doesn't hold anything at all. So, making these structures as extra reinforcement for the ceiling but not attaching them to the ceiling, it doesn't make any sense at all. We're considering making the hole smaller than usual because since it tends to get a little bigger, this way it should fit. At least that's our logic. Let's see if it works or not. But I screwed this one in and it comes out basically. Well, we've already screwed them in. Honestly, thank goodness, because, well, it's snack time, that's one thing. And number two, I was already running out of the patience I have left. I was already a little at my limit. I said, if this one doesn't go in, I'm really going to end up in a bad mood. But yes, we managed to put in all 5. It turned out like this, super sturdy. Now we'll have a snack, and after the snack, we're going to put everything together here. Boom, boom, boom. But I think it will go super well for us. One of those screwdrivers to be able to screw directly, which is quite complicated at this height with the iron. My back hurts because it's bent. I can't use any strength. No, that with maybe the screwdriver that goes bam, bam, bam and screws it in instantly. Yes, what I don't know is how much that screwdriver must cost. If you're doing a lot of drywall, it's worth it. My back is so sore I can't even feel it. Still, it's done. And it's amazing my mom and I did this. This whole wall, the ceiling, the door frame, well, it's incredible.
Well, let's have a snack.
Well, yes. If I grab on here and hang from the structure to see if it can hold 53 kilos, I'll go for it.
Hey, this can definitely handle more than 53 kilos.
Look, I won't lean on it because it was hard to make and I don't want to hurt my back.
This can even hold my weight, which is 63.
Well, you just in case, let's not try it. Only Mom. We really messed this one up, like really messed up, huh?
It's crooked.
This has moved here, isn't supporting there, and is sticking out from here.
Very good. Let's see. I have left
a smuggling of screws. Oh, please. It's even gotten dark already. Do you think that's normal?
a whole day.
Oh my goodness.
We haven't left here?
Well, after spending the whole day working on the roof, we've got it, right? Mom?
I can't wait to finish, you know?
It's been long. Yesterday we were working on the roof. We finished the whole structure. We just need to put up the drywall. We're going to leave it aside for now because we're going to wait for some help so the 4 of us can put up the drywall together. And in the meantime, my mom and I are going to keep working on this wall, this one here in this room. It took us a long time to decide, but in the end we're going to put 2 little beds, one at each end. So, we're going to make a separation here in the middle between both beds by putting up drywall. This drywall, I have a little piece here to show you the idea. We're going to move it a little away from the wall to add backlighting on the sides so that it lights up the area where the headboard will be. On the other hand, we're going to make the headboard out of medium density fiberboard, and I have it here. It's this beautiful and impressive wood effect that was sent to us by Barry Perfil. It creates this effect of wooden squares, but it's completely smooth, so it's great for cleaning, and it fits together with tongue and groove. The panels fit together and end up completely flush next to each other. Honestly, I'm really excited to install it because I think it's going to look amazing and I can't wait to see it up. The great thing about these panels is how lightweight they are and how easy they are to install. You can do a project without having to create a lot of debris, and you get a beautiful decorative wall without getting involved in a super complicated renovation. If you don't touch it, you can't imagine that this is completely flat. It creates a 3D super realistic pattern, and it's going to go here. and here. The thing is, we need to put some battens on the medium density fiberboard and build a structure for the middle, so that's what we're going to do today. What do you think, Mom?
Okay, I'm measuring how many decorative panels will fit.
Oh, and how many will fit?
3 would fit because each panel is 32 centimeters. That would be 96. A bed is 90. So we have those 6 centimeters of margin. Just enough, do you see?
We're talking about only 5 centimeters of margin between the storage bed or whatever bed we put in and the plasterboard structure. So it's a bit tight, isn't it? And you mean adding a little piece?
A few more centimeters than a meter.
A meter, and we leave 5 centimeters on each side. That should be, well, this goes up to 95.
Yes, plus a hallway. 62 centimeters. That's fine, a hallway.
That's fine.
60 and...
Well, almost. Almost. Okay, I mean...
That would be it.
Okay.
We still have this whole hallway left?
Perfect. Yes. So we'll have one hallway for the door and another hallway to access the beds. And here in this corner, it will be L-shaped. The closet, perfect.
The closet will be about 70 centimeters, which is fine.
We were considering putting a bed in the middle, I mean a 135 bed instead of the 2 little beds. But the problem is that if we put the 135 bed in the closet, the person who had to get in from the other side of the bed wouldn't fit. I mean, they'd bump into the closet. And then you had to jump over the bed to get to the other side. Anyway, it just didn't make any sense. On the other hand, with the 2 little beds, there's just enough space to get in through the little hallway and to position yourself from the middle, on one bed or the other. That's why we finally put in the 2 little beds. The truth is, the 2 beds together are about 180 and they take up quite a bit more space than a 135 bed. However, the accessibility is much better than if it were a 135 bed in the middle. It's funny, but we've kind of had to adapt. Today is the first day that it's not so cold. It's actually pretty nice. In fact, the sun is coming in through the window, which hasn't happened in days. In fact, the last time we came, when you saw the video, it rained all day long and for many days. And we're really tired of the cold. We need a little bit of sun.
Some sun today. I did laundry and used the sunshine to dry the clothes.
Well, yes, you really have to take advantage of the moment the sun comes out. Boom, everything goes outside. We're heading out.
We already have a washing machine.
That's a big improvement, huh? It seems hard to believe, but washing everything in a bucket was a bit of a disaster. Okay, we've found the wood we're going to use for the slats. Well, we already had them here, so they're going to work out great for us. Let's count how many we have. I'd leave it a little over 100 because, let me explain, we want the bed space to be 100. What's wrong? If we add the backlighting, we can't put it right here because then you'll see that the profile ends here. So we have to take a little bit from the headboard, so we'd have to leave it at 105 just to give you an idea. And those 5 centimeters will be where the backlighting goes, so it's not too close, right where we make the headboard.
But is there enough wood?
Yes. These 3 would already cover 96 centimeters, and now we would have to cut the 9 centimeters. This will be glued over there. It's impressive how it looks, oh my goodness. It really looks like real wood. I mean, you have to touch it to know it's flat. It's really cool. Okay, we're trying them out. How cool, right? Wow.
How cool! It'll look great, right?
Yes, it's going to look amazing. It's very different from our previous work, and while it's a bit risky, I think it'll look spectacular when finished.
This would go like this, right?
Exactly. And then this part here will be backlit. Obviously, this will be white, and here it will be lit up.
And woo! Just look at that. And you'll see that it's bigger and everything, huh?
Yes, right? It gives a sense of spaciousness.
Yes, it's going to look really pretty, huh? Very original.
Yes, it's going to be different. What I would have liked, and that was the original idea, is to have drywall here too, on one side and the other, so the lighting would come from both sides. But the room is too small to do that.
It would be like this, right? Something like that?
Exactly.
Okay. And then it would be
Exactly.
over here.
You can't do it because the room is too small, creating a narrow hallway. I'm sad since I would have loved to, but I still think it will look nice. This part and this part will be lit up.
And it could be up above as well.
No, because the plasterboard extends to the ceiling.
And why don't you make it lower and also put blunder on it? That way it would make a rectangle with the ceiling above, and I would leave this little gap, which would look cuter, right?
Do you think it will look good? What do you all think? Should we cover all the way up to the ceiling or go with this option of not reaching the ceiling and adding lighting? Let's say it would be lit up here, 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 and like this. Let's see what they think. Well, we just need to cut one more.
The bathroom pipes. Didn't you have that machine for them?
I think it's here, yes. It detects electrical installations and water pipes. On that side we're working on no, but on this side maybe yes. Well, maybe, no, I'm sure there's water. If you want, we'll check it anyway, just in case. The problem is that if there are wires, which there are, they'll get mixed up too. Yes, look, okay, there's nothing here, but here we're getting closer. And I guess this is about the electrical current, because look, there's nothing here, nothing at all. Damn, there are things here, huh? Here, something's happening here. It's at 90-something%.
It says no, that one lacks a number.
Here it beeps a little, but there's not much. Over here it's 0, and over here is the danger, which is where the pipes go to the shower. Wow, here there's definitely something, 100%, okay? Because it's at 90-something, so here we'll avoid making holes, just in case it's water. This machine works so well, right? 90% sure there's something. La última.
This is there, this is up.
We have them. Let's see how it goes. How it looks on that side where they're already installed, just a couple, maybe one or two. This would go here and this on top, and that's it. It looks really good. This is strong.
What a job, huh?
So we make lunch and then
We continue.
we finish. It's terribly cold, but we've run out of butane, and since we use the catalytic heater at night, we have to go buy some no matter what. Well, no matter what. We could use that heater over there, but of course it uses much more than butane. So we're going to the gas station, get a new butane bottle, and keep going. When you use fabric softener at home, let's say,
Using fabric softener makes your clothes smell better than yours.
well, I don't know. But I get the feeling that when I used to wash clothes at the beach apartment, they smelled much better than at home. I'm not sure if it's the washing machine, since I always buy the same product.
It's from the supermarket.
No, but I use the same fabric softener there and at home, and it doesn't smell as strong. At home, it's less noticeable than there, so I think it's the washing machine. All right, let's continue. Let's put the slats in place.
We placed the slats so the panels stayed together.
What I'm going to do is mark on the wall where the little machine beeps so I don't make a hole. Next step, we're going to put these slats here that will hold the drywall. At first, we were going to install a drywall structure, however, we ran into a situation. The drywall structure we have, which is the right one for this, isn't thick enough to cover these wooden boards we've put in for the paneling. In other words, the drywall and the wooden boards are at the same height. So we have to use something thicker, and the channels we have won't work for that, so we're going to install the wooden structure like this. It's very American style, honestly. We just screw the drywall on top and that's it. Should we keep going or have a snack?
What time is it? 5:15.
Soon, right?
Well, I don't know.
Kind of early, kind of not.
Yes, because if we get carried away, like if we open the glue jar, we might end up here. Better not.
It's true. No, 100%. Okay, we have the basic structure. The truth is that we've set San Juan as our goal to finish the whole downstairs. I don't know if it's a very optimistic goal, but we're excited to think that we might be able to achieve it. And the thing is, we still have a few months left because it's January. There are still 6 long months to go, a little less, but 5 and a bit months. And I think with 5 and a bit months, I think we can do it, right? I mean, there's plenty of time, both here in the rooms and to get it done in 5 months. What worries me a little is the cold, because the cold, well, it makes us go slower. These are tough, really cold months. Still, by November, I think, by March, spring is coming, the weather gets nicer, the sun starts to come out and all that. Not everyone feels the same way. Mom, do you think we'll finish the downstairs by June?
For sure, of course, absolutely. I was already considering that and counting on it.
Look, I'm surprised.
Man, how much is left? There's
5 months.
If we keep up the pace we're going, I think so.
Oh, I hope so, please.
For San Juan, I already want to invite friends and family to spend a weekend.
Yes, since it's summer, we set up the pool. As you know, we had to take it down due to the wall issue, which was a hassle but necessary. This summer, we'll have to enjoy ourselves. My grandma already said she wanted to swim in the pool, but I told her it's still a bit chilly. The weather's given us a break, right? With a thermal shirt, sweatshirt, and jacket, you'll be fine.
Very well, we just don't stop.
By the way, this cheese is delicious. It's from Mercadona.
It's toasted from Mercadona, but I threw away the
packaging, right? Old toasted bread from Mercadona. Honestly, it's amazing. I mean, I 100% recommend you try it because it's really, 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 really good. We've brought all the clothes inside the house because, well, it's already starting to be 6 in the evening. We put the cheese on this bread, which is also another recommendation. It's really good because it's super crunchy and it's made with fiber and sesame. And honestly, it's great for both a snack and breakfast. It's the one we eat here, and it doesn't go bad like regular bread.
It's crunchy.
And also, the flour is 100% whole rye flour. It's from the Mercadona brand, so just the same.
We buy them in packs of 2.
Now it looks super pretty because the sun rises in the morning on one side and in the afternoon the sunset is over there. So you can see we get a really beautiful sunset. Mom, look how pretty the sunset is. On sunny days it looks really nice, so cool.
Look closely. I can't wait for the good weather to arrive.
Look how nice it looks, Mom. Passing in front of the sun, go back slowly again. Movie scene, man. A little bit faster.
Slow?
Yes, slow but at a normal pace. There, perfect. Like a movie scene. Here it's 62.
The break will affect us, but it will continue after.
Oh!
Perfect.